Jai Hind to all my friends, my brothers and sisters. Current affairs for the date 6th September 2018. Let's get started. First question. Who will going to be the first Chief Justice from northeastern part of India? The name is Justice Ranjan Gogoi will become the first Chief Justice who belongs to northeastern part of our country, and he will be the 46th Chief Justice of India after Justice Deepak Mishra. He belongs to state of Assam. Now subject related question. Subject is related to Supreme Court. So the first question will be, when was Supreme Court of India established? Supreme Court of India was established on 28th January 1950 and succeeded by the Federal Court of India, which was established under Government of India Act 1935. That means prior to Supreme Court of India, there was Federal Court of India there in our country, and it was established under Government of India Act 1935. So this is a very important question, that Supreme Court of India was established in 28th January 1950, 2 days after the Indian Constitution came into force. That is 26th January 1950. Which part and article gives Supreme Court power, independence and jurisdiction? Which part? So the part 5 gives the Supreme Court power, independence, jurisdiction, and which article? 124 to 147 articles give the Supreme Court power, independence and jurisdiction. Next, what is the maximum strength possible in Supreme Court? So the maximum strength of judges possible in Supreme Court is 31. So the 30 judges plus 1 Chief Justice of India, which become 31 as a sum total. Presently there are 24 judges in the Supreme Court, and therefore there is a vacancy of 6 judges in the Supreme Court of India. Next question. Who recommends the name for Chief Justice of India? So collegium system, we all have heard this name, collegium system. So the collegium system is responsible for recommendation of the names. Now let us have some understanding of collegium system. Well, collegium system basically is a system under which appointments of judges, elevation of judges to higher posts, lawyers of Supreme Court, transfer of judges of High Court and Apex Court are decided. So basically collegium system is a deciding authority even for the lawyers of Supreme Court, can only be practiced in Supreme Court after the recommendations of the collegium system. Not just the appointments, elevation of judges of High Court, Supreme Court, Apex Court, but even the basic lawyers of the Supreme Court can only practice in the Supreme Court of India after the recommendation of collegium system. So this is what actually the collegium system. Since there are so many difficulties out there in the judges recommendations, government has proposed NJAC, that is National Judicial Appointment Commission, and I want you to just find it out about National Judicial Appointment Commission and write it down in the comment section what you know about the National Judicial Appointment Commission and what is its present status. Okay, so the next question is, how many members make up the collegium system? So there are basically 4 members plus 1 Chief Justice of India. That means total 4 members are there, and 1 Chief Justice of India will make up the collegium system. Okay, so the senior most judge will be there in the four members. Presently, the four members are Justice Chalameshwar, Ranjan Gogoi, Madan Golkar, and Kurian Joseph. Collegium system was born through three judges case. It's a very famous case, three judges case, and it was supposed to be the borning of collegium system in India. Next question, next important point is that the recommendations of central government, the recommendations of collegium system, government is bind to take those recommendations and cannot reject the recommendations if it was forwarded by the collegium system second time. Okay, next question is who win who will organize 6th Bangalore Space Expo 2018? Question is, let me repeat the question once again. Who will organize the 6th Bangalore Space Expo 2018? So who will going to organize? So Confederation of Indian Industry in association with Indian Space Research Organization and its commercial arm. So commercial arm is also there in Indian Space Research Organization. Its name is called Antrix Corporation. So the Antrix Corporation, Indian Space Research Organization, and Confederation of Indian Industry will organize the 6th Bangalore Space Expo. Okay. Now the theme is very important. The theme is creating dynamism in Indian space ecosystem. This will become the theme of 6th Bangalore Space Expo organized by these three institutes. Now, this is subject related questions that is also called as SRQ. So the first question is, when was ISRO established? It's a very important question. ISRO was established on 15th August 1969. It's very important to note down the year on which the Indian Space Research Organization was established. It was established on 1969 and on the day of independence. Who is considered founding father of ISRO? Dr. Vikram Sarabhai was considered as the founding father of ISRO. Next question, when was Department of Space as constituted? So the Department of Space was constituted in 1972. Now it's very strange that Department of Space was constituted after the ISRO was established, that is in 1969. Why it was so strange? Because the ISRO came under Department of Space. So basically ISRO was first established in 1969 and then Department of Space came into force in 1972. Okay, so ISRO brought under Department of Space on 1st June 1972. Next question, where are satellites and rockets made? So the satellites are made at ISRO Satellite Center in Bangalore and rockets are made at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Thiruvananthapuram. So basically satellites are made at Bangalore and rockets are formed in Thiruvananthapuram. So it's not like the both satellites and rockets are formed at the same place. Okay, next is very important. And what is it? It is, what is Antrix? And Antrix is nothing but a commercial wing of ISRO. To be very straightforward, let me say that Antrix is nothing but a marketing platform for our Indian space. Okay, so ISRO get marketed outside the world by the Antrix and it is a part of ISRO. Okay, next question, where is space program began in India? It is very important question. Please note it down that where is space program began. So the space program began at Thumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station located near Thiruvananthapuram. So at